Hello and welcome to another installment of Games with Ames, and today is the second episode of our No Minion Hearthstone series. And we're doing Shaman, and what that means is that we're basically just a slow control deck trying to angle to beat aggro decks with our cheap board wipes like Maelstrom Portal and Lightning Storm, and we have some that can do with bigger minions like Hagatha Scheme, and we're basically going to try and win this game with big taunts like Eye of the Storm and Rain of Toads that can keep us alive but also pressure our opponent. And we have some high roll potential with Fist of Raden and Rune Spear. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see every episode in this series as they come out. Thank you again, and see you in the games. Alrighty, against Mortal the Oracle here. I mean, if they are on Murloc Shaman, this isn't not too bad of a matchup because we have a lot of board wipes. We'll see. These are 10 drops, so we don't keep them, and Serpentine Portal is fine, so we keep that. See what our opponent's up to. Devolve is reasonable interaction, so we get a whole lot of interaction here. There are some kind of combo deck to be bad for us. If they're even lock, or not even lock, even Shaman here, we have interaction, I guess. Healing Rain's going to be good at getting us out of crackle range in the mid to late game. Assuming we make it there. Well, this is about the safest time that I can rip this, so I'm going to go ahead and rip it. Lava Shock's neat, because it can help with other overloads, like our Serpentine Portal. Add a dual class card to your hand. Alright, our opponent's memeing here. I respect the meme. This is not worth a torrent, but yeah. I mean, I'll just wait and I'll Serpentine Portal that next turn. The awkward part is next turn our torrent will be a full 4 mana, so we can't go like Serpentine Torrent, but I don't think it's worth torrenting a 2-2 just so that our following torrent can cost 1 mana next turn. This could end up being like a Reno deck? Reno even? Oh no, what could this be? I think I don't do anything that's really good for us, because that just gives us like free reign to interact with that. Yeah, that's very interesting to play this card, not trigger it. They must have 2 or just be far away from any spell they want to bounce from it, so yeah, let's just blow it up, summon a good 2-3. Alright, or summon a good 3 mana unit, but it is a 2-8 with taunt. We take those. That's pretty good. Hopefully they don't have like a devolve here. Well, hey, it draws a card, I guess. And they're trading? I'm up for that. I think that means that I have to wipe this board. Because they probably want to buff these because they traded their 2-2. They'd rather have their 2-2 than an 0-2 with taunt, because that 0-2 with taunt is a totem. I mean, we can't Hagatha Scheme here, so we can't. I don't think we're devolving these. We'd rather wait till they dump buffs into them. So we can have Serpentine Portal or Farsight, and I don't think it's worth Serpentine Portaling these just yet. So we're just gonna Farsight here, see what we get. 7 mana Eye of the Storm. Well, this is gonna be our turn 7, so we want to do whatever we want on 6 that doesn't overload us, and then this on 7. If they buff these and they can still die Hagatha Scheme, we jam Hagatha Scheme here. They summon copies, but they're not like doing anything. I mean, they have to have buffs here, right? There's no way you go this wide and don't have buffs. I mean, is there a world where we just devolve this board and give them a bunch of 0 mana 1/1s? We would take the damage, and then they could potentially fight through 5/6s better, but it keeps their board full of 1/1s for a turn, which sounds pretty appetizing. It's either that, or we could Rain of Toads and say wait till turn 8 to Eye of the Storm. We definitely did put up some kind of defense. It's either we're wiping the board, we're summoning 2/4s with taunt, or we're devolving. I think we're just going to be doing this no matter what next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna put devolve here. I think this makes the most sense, and I'll Farsight last because order lull. And yeah, that doesn't change what I want to do. That just means that we go here and to here next turn, and it's really good. Yeah, they summoned 4 0-2s with taunt. Yeah, this is great. This is just really great. Like, I mean, do we even wipe this board? Like, we don't care about these 0-2s with taunt anytime soon, right? They're just like not on our radar of things to care about. So, do we do this, or do we just like summon our 5/6s with taunt and make them fight through it? I really can't imagine a game losing where we go like this into this. They could have buffs. They could have that 6 mana card that transforms all their minions into legendaries, which they would have played this turn because they weren't overloaded, but I don't know. I'm wary of leaving them with any minions in play, and the idea of having 3 5/6s when they have 0 minions sounds really good. Sounds really good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I guess we can rip a Haunting Visions for free here. Although we're not sure exactly what we need, so I'm going to wait on this because it is a Discover effect. And, I mean, we'll see what happens. Next turn we can Lava Shock to, we'll regain all of our overloaded mana, which will be really good. And they have an Evolve, which turns our 5/6s into 3/5s and 4/4s and 4/3s. Like, it's still a board. They didn't really have one, so... And they didn't rip Spell Totem there. That's a good one. Leper Gnome, sure. I mean... Destroy random minion, so... Yeah, we want to kill one of their minions so that we were most likely to kill this with our Spell Burst here. Yeah, so we'll just kill this. Did we get lucky? Did we get lucky? Did we get lucky? I can't look. I can't look. Oh, we got unlucky. We could just Rain of Toads and fight through this, or we could Torrent it and then Serpentine Portal. I think, yeah, I'm just going to probably go for that. The Torrent play. Discover Battlecry minion. It's very on theme. We have no elementals, do we? Yeah, I kind of like picking this. Is this the best card? Probably not. Are we still going to do it? Yeah. Throw this face. Torrent this. I'll discover a Battlecry minion for next turn. Give a weapon, silence a demon, draw the lowest cost minion. Well, I guess I'll grab the most aggressively statted unit and just shove face. That one's looking pretty good. I mean, that's a really good one to get. That's for sure. They got a 2/6 with taunt and 0/7. Yeah, they just choose this. So, like, what does this do? This doesn't do anything great. It's already turned, so this means attack to 7. Yeah, so they just hit this, and that's a taunt. I think we start off with Ancestral Knowledge, looking for lethal outs. That is not a lethal out. That is not a lethal out. So we just... And this does deal 1 to everything, which does kill this and check these. I don't hate just playing this to check those, personally. Okay. I think I'm going to hold this. No, well, that kills all of our minions that attack it. Actually, that's not true. We can go... I mean, we're just, like, setting up as perfectly into Maelstrom Portal. I don't think we want to just, like, lose the game to Maelstrom Portal. I think we just want to kill that, and we want to shove face. Because, yeah, there's just no reason. We're in such a demanding board that I think we're just like, we're going to win this game if we go long. We could have also Healing Rained there, which is maybe the correct play, but we'll see what happens. They're pretty close to dead, so I just kind of want to take away their out of Maelstrom Portal. Playing again. Yeah, it's not good for them. Not good at all. Nope. Looks like... No Minion Shaman is objectively better than even Shaman because we have a 100% win rate against it. I'm going to keep it. Farsighting into an expensive spell is like a really, really strong high roll. I like hitting our 10 drop. So, I'm going to keep it. Sludge Slurpering. Okay, so this could be Murloc Shaman, or could just be like a generic mid-range aggressive Shaman build. Likely Murloc, but let's see what they have here. Beaming Sidekick. So this is some kind of Overload aggro Shaman deck then? Well, that doesn't die to Maelstrom Portal now, so we feel really sad. They definitely played around that one really good. Yeah, just Hero Power. I don't think there's really value into doing anything else. That's good. I mean, it puts a damage on one of these 2 units, which gets them closer to dying to Maelstrom Portal. So I like that. Alright, well now we can kill 2 things with Maelstrom Portal. Does that mean that we just rip it? I think what that means is that we go for Haunting Visions and then probably just a Maelstrom Portal. Restore 7 health. That's bad. Summon 4 Murlocs. That's also bad. I mean, this is potentially not bad if they have Like, it just gets on board a little bit, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of these 2 units, get something in the way of that. It's a 1-2, so it dies easily, but I think that's okay. This seems like a pretty low-to-the-ground aggressive strategy with beaming sidekicks, so, like, just surviving to the late game seems like the name of this game. And if we do that, then we'll be able to find our way to a win. This is a pretty good Maelstrom portal, so yeah, we're just gonna up another one here. Do we want a hero power to try and kill this? I feel like that's a really low, like 1 out of 4 potential out. I think we're better off ripping in Ancestral Knowledge and then just going ahead and doing this. So go ahead and start with this one. That's fine, sure. That'll be a good turn 6 play, probably. And yeah, just kill those units, summon this. That's 2-1, so at least it, puts some damage on that. Even if they buff the health, it puts damage on it. Potentially kill it. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. They probably have this card in their deck, huh? Maybe not, I don't know. It kind of fixes the problem of being a 1-mana 2-1 in that it doesn't, like, get killed by a lot of the hero powers, or at least the mage one, right? But it still gets killed by the druid and rogue one. That's not good. Does that change what we're doing? I don't think I want to overload, because I think this is just really strong play next turn, so I'm just going to Farsight here, look for a strong big play. Serpent Shrine Portal. Again, I don't think it's worth overloading, because I think we're just summoning 2/2 of the Rush next turn, so yeah, just hanging out. Next turn, if need be, we can summon 2/2 with Rush, and we can Serpent Shrine Portal. Healing Rain can hopefully get us out of burn range going along. Well, it shrunk this one, so we're pretty happy about that, but it made this one bigger. That is pretty incredible. It'll make everything a lot bigger here. Yeah, this seems great. Runic Carvings in a Serpent Shrine Portal seem really good here. And then this can clean up the overloading next turn. Yeah, we just... With Rush, yeah, overload. And then we're going to clean Serpent Shrine into their 3/3. What did we get? Got Augmented Ally. That doesn't really do anything for us, but that's fine. Just wiping the board, hanging out. Solid card. Can they kill our 3/4? That would suck for our control of the board. You can freeze it. It's similar enough, right? They kill our 2/1 here, yeah. You might just rip a Torrent on their 4/3 so we don't fall too far behind. Hack this game, that'll be good in a turn or 2. Yeah, again, like, they're down to 3 cards. I think we just, like, try and survive and we'll be okay. I guess let me hero power fight spell damage, which I didn't. I said I could go here, but I'll just go there. And then I can either gain 9 or I can interact with these. Yeah, this has just got to be correct. So, like, just continually clear the board. I guess we need to Lava Shock there. I mean, it dealt with the 2/1, right? But we didn't really use all of our freed overload mana, but it's fine. Okay, so they're like tempo or like an aggressively based invoke shaman list here. It looks like something like that, like invoke and evolve. I mean, they get to clean back the board here because they got Corrupt Elementalist. Interesting. They're not going to go for killing this? I assume they would have gone both 2/1s into our 3/4 here. They must have an evolve. Oh, no, okay, so they just have that. Yeah, sure. I mean, I think we're pretty okay with that, yeah. We don't really care to Lightning Storm. I don't think we care to wipe the board here because it's not that scary. I think we just basically hero power on Rainatoads, right? See what we get. It's healing, sure. And that's good because if they don't kill these, then they heal back up. They just try and, put some damage on them with what they have in play, but it's not 2/4s. The problem we have to worry about is the Galakron, because the Galakron is a really big play. Well, this is also a big play, so they could just find, like, lots of really strong cards here, loop some Devolving Missiles or something like that. It's not the worst. Although it puts them in a situation where, like, if they don't kill all of them and our Healing Totem, we're going to generate value off the Healing Totem. But... Alright, yeah, well, they're ripping cheap removal into cheap removal spells, so... If they find another thing to kill one of them, that'd be really, really strong for them. Because they can already kill one of them on board. And they're close to being able to kill both. Sure, yeah, I mean... They are definitely on a hot streak of cheap removal here. I mean, at least they're overloading themselves a little bit. Yeah, that card just really got them back. And it was a zap! Come on! Well, I challenge you to find a hotter streak than that. Just go Torrent here, and then make a bunch of 1/1s. Alright. Totally fine. The Instructor Fireheart's gone. We're not going to rip 5 spells in a turn off of it. Best draw would probably be an Eye of the Storm top deck, depending on how wide they go. I mean, there is a world where we just need to wipe the board instead of play that if we draw it, but it feels pretty good. That is a Fire Elemental. And they're shoving face? That's interesting. I'm pretty okay with that, honestly. Let's start with Farsight. Serpentine Portal. Yeah, I mean, I think we just, so 3, 4, so we can Hero Power and still do everything we want to do. Yeah, we can still Hero Power and do everything we want to do. Taunt Totem. It's a good one. Yeah, we just go here. We go here. Just use our health gain now as we can. Show face a little bit in the turn. I mean, this 2/5 with taunt is pretty sizable, that's for sure. When it gets easily knocked down by devolving, but we aren't in a position where we're really racing quite yet, so we're just trying to survive. Hopefully, if they play some minions out, they just kind of dump their hand, shove board, and we can kind of run them out of resources with our board wipes in hand. Sure, that's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, it kills all of that good shit. But I mean, our healing totem might get value here. That's cool. Well, this makes up for their incredibly low roll earlier. Jeez. I mean, we might just have to fight back with it evolving here. Might be the best way to get through instead of trying to wipe the board with Hagathas. I mean, we also, we can't Hagathas this, so... yeah. Let's see what we get. Another Lightning Storm, another awkward card. Yeah, I mean, I think we start off with the Devolving Missiles here and see what happens. As those are really bad hits. Basically, we only wanted to devolve these, and we devolved those, so... that is rough. That's not good for us at all. Rip this to clean these up and then put some damage on that. So that we can kill it here. Hero Power. Sure. And, yeah, heal up, I guess. What else are you gonna do? What was the point of this game? We were just so far ahead on cards, but, that's so quickly changed with the Instructor Fireheart. Really just popped off, and completely changed the trajectory of this game. I mean, if they're all just shoving face here, we have a clean Hagathas scheme, and... yeah, we just have a, just... Hagathas scheme here every day, and then dump a Feral Spirit. We're technically ahead on board. Hopefully they don't top deck a Galakron. Oh god, okay. Whew. That was almost really bad for us. That was almost really bad. I mean, that's probably still going to be really bad. But it's not too bad just yet. Yeah, taunt is taunt. This is not worth it, I don't think. Kill here, go face. Devoted Maniac. It's a good one to draw, so it helps them clear the board. Every Invoker they draw is so much value generated. It's rough. Healing Rain and Ancestral Spirit, so it's gonna heal up. Sure, it's not too bad. Resurrect this minion. Alright, so we just devolve this then. So we draw. Or do we Eye of the Storm? That's interesting. I mean, if we devolve, that means we're Lightning Storming, and if we're devolving and we're Lightning Storming, we're not Eye of the Storming for 2 more turns. The issue here is that they just get to wipe 2 of our 5/6s and still have a 5/5 in play. So, like, that looks really bad. But, I mean, this also doesn't guarantee kill these, right? This is a 7-drop, so this actually probably doesn't kill this. It is good with devolve, though. I think I just have to devolve, but this is a 4 mana. Yeah, no, this is not great here. Yeah, we just have to buy the Storm. I don't think we really have any other options. Both these cards. I mean, this card we get rid of the Ancestral Spirits. It's obviously very good to devolve that. But in terms of stats, it could potentially add more stats to the board pretty easily. And then this also is really good to devolve, being a 4 mana 2/2. Most 3/3s, I imagine, are probably bigger than the 2/2. And now they get to wipe our entire board. No, they don't get to wipe the entire board technically. I mean, if we're winning this game, it's back-to-back Eye of the Storm. Yeah, I don't think Lightning Storm gets better than this because it keeps this alive. Could be good. Do we ever devolve and then do this to try and kill this? Probably not. There's not that many 6 mana cards that have 4 health, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna rip this. And shove at the face for 5. I mean, should we just kill this? I don't know. I like keeping this out of, like, burn range. I guess if we just kill this, it would die to burn anyway, but... Now they have a taunt, so now we can't directly attack it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I was gonna die anyway. Sure. Alright, so... Same thing happened no matter what. We're stuck at 8 because we did wipe the board last turn. Which maybe we weren't supposed to do, but I didn't want them to continually have board presence here, so... I mean, hero power. Pass. Let's see what they got here. Well, it's not something that costs more than 8 mana. Hopefully it's not a really big play. Well, it's something they're not playing, so that's really good. Yeah, we have basically a free Haunting Visions here, so might as well play it. Is Farsight better, or do we just play Jade Lightning? Because it's a burn spell, summons a 1/1. I think Farsight's probably better. I think trying to draw like a Rune Spear is really good, so I'm going to go with Farsight. We obviously can't Farsight now because like the 3 mana discount is for our Eye of the Storm, for sure. It is very awkward that our Fist of Rawden is like at the very bottom of our deck. It's definitely a card that we want to try and generate a lot of value off of. I also like how Deck Tracker decided to show up. I mean, if they're just top decking small cards that don't do a lot, like Beaming Sidekick type cards, then these 3 5/6s could win the game pretty quickly here. Game could be swung back in their favor really easily here. What are they dealing with? Okay, they have 5/6, sure. Ancestral Knowledge. Do we want to draw those last 2 cards? How badly do we want to draw those last 2 cards? I think we just Farsight for one of them. Feral Spirit. I mean, I don't imagine it's doing anything else with our turn and mana than just trying to summon board, right? I guess I will Ancestral Knowledge anyway. Found the Fist of Rawden. That's cool. We can pair that with this next turn, right? Does that mean that we don't overload here? Or no, we Ancestral Knowledge, so we're not going to get to do these 2 next turn either way, so it's already going to be the following turn kind of play, so yeah, I'll just rip these now. And I mean, I think we're pretty much in racing territory, so I'm just going to shove face for 10. See what they got off the top. Kill something. Glacial Shard, yeah. So if they're just drawing cards like this, we're in pretty good position. Does this an Evolve? Wind Fury. Well, now see, that's really good. Because it allows them to kill that and that, so that's rough. Punished for not killing that with one of our 5/6s. It's hard to want to rip this because it doesn't do a whole lot, really. I think what we do is we go here, we go face for 5, and then we just waste a durability off of this to help fight for board a little bit. I know it's like a cardinal sin to attack with Fist of Rawden, but I think it's correct here. That's a good taunt, I guess. I mean, we already have a giant taunt wall, so... Kind of looking for Idiot Totem there, but we didn't get it.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Yeah. That's how I win the game. Them talk taking Beaming Sidekick things. Well played. Well played to you too, sir. Well played to you too. And again, another win. This one took the whole game, though. Hopefully let's attack with the Rune Spear, though. Come on, come on. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Give a minion plus 3% and freeze it. Deal 3 damage, overkill. Oh, well. Yeah, this was going to be our choice anyway, so.